We are just a stone's throw away from the downtown municipal campus, which has a new senior center that's under construction. We can walk to the ferry. We are within walking distance to the Veterans Home and Hospital. This project really connects our entire town and our entire downtown. Believe it or not, our parade every year marches right by this site, and that is our town green. This is the heart of Rocky Hill, and we're here to say thank you to Governor Lamont for seeing how important this is for the town. I'd like to introduce Senator Matt Lesser.
Thank you, Carrie, and thank you to all of you, and most importantly, thank you, Governor Lamont. For 19 years since the Ames company went out of business in 2002, this has stood as an eyesore right in the middle of downtown Rocky Hill across from our town green. And now, thanks to this leadership and the support from the state of Connecticut, we can finally make progress as a town, as a region, to make sure that we are building our economy. We are freeing up land for economic development. We are going to build Rocky Hill into the heart of Connecticut. And your leadership made this possible. So on behalf of myself, I know Representative Wood, we are so grateful for the support of the state of Connecticut. Also want to highlight a couple other things. We also are getting funding for Elmridge Park and of course some support for the local police department. Thanks to your leadership, Governor, and really grateful for your leadership, your support, building this community and helping us build an economic recovery that works for everyone, lifting this community up and other communities like it around the state. Thank you, Governor Lamont.
I'd like to ask Mayor Lisa Morata to come up and say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lisa Morata, and I have the honor of serving the wonderful town of Rocky Hill. First, I just want to take a moment and thank you, Governor, for your leadership throughout the pandemic. I mean, it has been a tremendous support, guidance for my community, keeping the numbers low, your reopening plan, everything has really worked out because of your leadership, and we're truly grateful for that. I also want to thank you for investing in Rocky Hill. I want to thank you, Representative Wood, for adding another tool to our toolbox, for your leadership, and for partnering with my administration to see this redevelopment project actually coming to fruition. You know, as Senator Lesser had mentioned, this has been an eyesore for our community for about 20 years. And as long as I can remember, folks have been telling us, you know what, there's nothing you can do, it's privately owned. But as you and I know, Governor, that if our businesses don't succeed, if we don't stand up and partner and invest with the folks who have this type of property, we're not going to succeed as a town. And so one of the things I first did when I became elected is I made it a priority to reach out to the owner and say, how can we help you? How can we help you succeed with this project? And thanks to Representative Wood, thanks to Senator Lesser, and of course to the governor for investing in our community, we're going to be able to entice more developers to come here to Rocky Hill and make this a spectacular mixed-use project that we need. And finally, Governor, I just want to tell you that through DECD, through DEEP, those folks have been so instrumental in helping us find ways to incentivize development here. I'm very proud to tell you that we have been able to qualify this property as a brownfield remediation site, and that we have partnered with a developer to get and to hopefully receive some brownfield funding. So thank you very much for investing in our community. And I have a little something for the governor. So we changed our development logo, economic development logo, Governor. So right here, this shows, this is the water and our commitment to sustainable Rocky Hill. We want to give this to you, and we also want to give you a before photo of this project. So this is Ames today, and through your leadership, we're going to send you a beautiful Ames after.
I love it. See that.
And thanks to Mayor and her team, and I also want to recognize the Economic Development Director, Ray Carpentino, and Town Manager, John Mayer, who have also, through their efforts, helped us. Thanks so much. Next, I'd like to introduce Commissioner Thomas Sadi, who is with us from the Veterans Affairs Commission. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Wood and Senator Lesser, for your leadership, and Governor, for everything you have done, not only for this community, but across the state, and Mayor Morata. As you said, this is about partnership and community. It's an honor for me to lead the Department of Veterans Affairs and have a great partner in Mayor Morata and her team and the entire community of Rocky Hill, and the amazing support and partnerships with our General Assembly, our legislative delegation here from Rocky Hill and Greater Rocky Hill, and Governor Lamont. Not only the bonding money here supporting Rocky Hill and the development on this property, but also bonding money coming to the State Department of Veterans Affairs for improvements there, because we are truly a community, and a rising tide lifts all ships, and that's what this is about. The redevelopment here, the improvements at our Rocky Hill campus for the entire community. Again, an honor to be able to be here to support this effort, and Governor, again, thank you for all that you do. Thank you.
Sure. With that, I think I'll turn it over to a man who needs no introduction, the Governor of the state of Connecticut, Governor Ned Lamont.
All right, thanks, Ben. Hey, good morning, everybody. Weather's a little crazy in April, isn't it? Adam, what, you warm enough over there? What happened? I was in shorts and a t-shirt 3 days ago. I love coming back to Rocky Hill. I was with Tom just a few days ago, doing a real upgrade on the Veterans Home, showing that we care about the people who are there. They've been serving us. We're serving them. And Lisa, it's love being here in Rocky Hill with you. I can't, 18 years, that seems a long time to be sitting here.
Yes, it is.
And, you know, your passionate advocacy, along with Matt and Kerry, in terms of what we could do with this facility is why we're here today. The idea that this, you know, within our foreseeable future, for the first time in a long time, mixed use, maybe some restaurant, maybe some retail, a lot of housing. I love housing. You know, what a difference this can make to a community, the heart of a community. And, you know, Kerry Wood's been reminding me about the beauty of the park and how we had to get a little more there to bring up the infrastructure. I appreciate you urging us to do that, and we're getting that done as well. I think we're getting a lot done in this state right now. It's been a tough year, and Connecticut, I think, has weathered the storm thanks to each and every one of you. We had to make some tough calls along the way. We had to keep each other safe, and we've done it. Our infection rates are now at some of the lowest we've had in a long time. We continue to open up, you know, and by the end of this week, outdoor bars as well as dining in and out will be really getting back to a new normal, probably wearing the mask a little bit longer. And as Matt and Kerry know, we're also working hard on our budget. We've got that submitted to the legislature. It's a big budget. You know, we've got our dollars, then you couple it with the federal dollars that have come along with the American Rescue Plan. You know, it's a good 15% increase as we help Connecticut turn the corner on COVID. And I'll tell you, to Matt and Kerry, you know, we need the legislature to step up on this soon. You know, we want to hire, you know, thousands of young people who can serve as mentors and counselors to our kids. We have a lot of kids who haven't been in school 7, 8, 9 months. And I don't want this to be a lost year. I want this to be a year where they renew and restart. We're going to have free summer camps across the state, starting a week or two right after July 4th. You like that? I like that. Makes a difference to these kids. These kids have been isolated for a long time, alone for a nice time. We call it quarantine, but we got to, you know, your schools have been open, Lisa. I know that. Those schools are open, but not everybody has been going back to school. We're knocking on doors right now, urging young people, here's your chance. Your teachers miss you. Your friends miss you. We want you back in school. You know, we're going to be setting up childcare and daycare at virtually no cost across the board. The biggest expansion to give those kids a running head start, and also to allow mom and dad, to get back to work and do that on an affordable basis. And we're doing everything we can to get this economy moving again. And as Matt said, an economy that's going to work for everybody. And I've never been so proud of the state of Connecticut, proud where we are. I think we're turning the corner on COVID. I think economically the state's in a really good position. I want to keep it affordable for everybody. I'm one of the folks, I don't see any need for raising taxes. What I do see a need is to take care of the people most in need, get people back on their feet, get people back with a good paying job. For the first time in 10 years, we have thousands and thousands of people moving back to the state of Connecticut. I hope that means big things for Rocky Hill. I hope that means big things for young people in our schools. And it just means people have rediscovered what makes Connecticut such an amazing state. And all along the way, we take care of our parks, we take care of our people, we take something that's been sitting here for 18 years, and soon enough, you're going to see it alive with new families, great outdoor dining. Great to be back. Thanks, everybody.
So I think we've got about half the town of Rocky Hill here. I do want to acknowledge we've got Deputy Commissioner Motor Vehicles, Tony Guerrero has joined us. I want to also acknowledge one person who is not here, and that's former Mayor Joe Kohanek. And I know that this project in particular was a passion of Joe's, and I hope we'll all keep him in our thoughts and his family, because this was something that I know he told me was one of his great regrets, that he couldn't see this during his term as mayor. And I think we're going to open up to Q&A, and I'll turn it back over to Carrie.
Any questions for us or the governor? Great, thanks everyone. Stay warm. We really appreciate you coming on this cold day. Take care. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, thanks for coming out, you guys. It's really nice to see you.
Thank you for coming.
Red Sox are crushing the Yankees these days. What's going on?